Okay, we want to go over through what we did in the first day of the AISM of BISCAM. And by the way, this is just a recap. By no means am I saying this is a full detail of what we learned yesterday, but I want to provide these details so that people who didn't attend the lesson can also get a little bit of information of what we have done and also can help them in their own business as well. Okay, so the question is, why should anyone pay any amount of money? In this case, they are paying 10,000 CFA for access to the program and also give up 4 weeks of their summer, basically 4 weeks of their life in this particular training. Why should anyone do that? So AI Summer Bootcamp is for everybody, but at the same time, is it worth attending or is it not? So let's look at the honest answer. The honest answer to this is actually yes. It is actually worth attending the program, and also learning AI, is it actually worth it in this time at this age in 2026? Is it actually worth learning AI? And the honest truth is quite a resounding yes. And if you're asking yourself, are you early to the space or are you late to the space? What exactly is the best time to learn AI? Well, this is actually the best time, and you are not actually late to the space, you are on time. In case you've not learned or heard anything about AI before, you don't even use it at all in your work or in your business or your day-to-day life, you are on time. You are early to the space. And learning it right now gives you an edge over people that obviously have not yet started using it at all. So in this place yesterday, we were able to cover what is actually happening in the global economy right now and what changed typically or technically in the last 18 months. So we're able to cover what has changed in the last 18 months, basically, and we look at things that has happened globally and how AI has affected people and their day-to-day lives and businesses. Also, and what 5 business models are now accessible to non-technical people. We're able to also go through the 5 business models that are accessible to you, even though you don't know how to code or you're not a technical person, you could still use these 5 models for yourself and for your business. And what the real income numbers look like, the honest ones, obviously. What is the revenue streams and how much are we really looking at? How much can these models, how much can they make us? How much can we earn at the end of the day, at the end of the week or month? How much realistically can we make by learning this particular skill that we are doing here? And that is what basically we did yesterday. And looking at the numbers, we try to understand that globally, AI lowered the cost of starting something. It lowered the cost of starting a business. People used to say, I need a team. Now they just say, people used to say, I need a team and a capital. But now they say, I need a laptop and a clear head. So it has actually lowered the cost in terms of money spent to start up any business globally. You can see, so AI has actually made a lot of things easier. It has actually made a lot of things simpler. So, so this is not yours. This is yours, not borrowed. So your government basically it just spent $137 million on people like us, people like you, people that want to learn AI, people that want to invest in technical skills, or people that want to just use AI for development of the economy. So in March 2026, we see statistics here of World Bank approving 137 million for digital and AI skills training across Benin, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, reaching nearly 9,000 youths. So that means that the government of these West African states, the World Bank approved a $137 million, right, for digital and AI skills training across these countries. So the government of these countries, including the one I'm currently in, Benin Republic, they are actively investing, they are actively trying to invest in this sector. So learning AI in 2026, you are not late. You are in fact very early because this is the moment the government has actually started to invest money into this particular space. And we went over to what we used to do 2 years ago. AI existed 2 years ago. What we actually used AI to do 2 years ago, like AI could help you 2 years ago to generate captions. But recently now, we can see we can use AI for far more than that. You can use AI. You can just describe a piece of software you want in a plain language. plain language, and an AI agent to be built into text the particular software it built and also fix its own mistakes across sustainable sessions. So that means we can use AI for more than we used to use it for. Like we're using it for things like software development, web design, a lot of things now. So these are what have changed. And you can see the statistics here as well. In terms of market size of people that use vibe coding or agentic AI, and the annual growth rate of people that are currently still learning or still want to get into that particular space of vibe coding and agentic AI. Users of this particular tool that are not even developers are 66%. So 66% of people that do vibe coding are not developers themselves. Some people call it this apocalypse because you have a lot of softwares out there now by even people that are not developers themselves. They develop softwares now that are out there that we have so many of them. Plethora of software, a pool of softwares are out there right now. So that means lots of people are getting into this space. Lots of people are developing right now. So lots of people are building software right now, despite not having the technical skills. Well, it then makes the market kind of like low valued in terms of a lot of content out there may not really be from developers themselves, people that know what they are doing. It's probably because people have access to tools right now that can do it for them, and those tools build it perfectly. So yeah, people are getting into it. So here are the five business models that we spoke about in day one. Number one is faceless content channels. Number two is AI agencies. Number three is digital products. Number four is SaaS and vibe via vibe coding. And number five is UGC and affiliate marketing. So these are five models that we spoke about, and each of these five models have their own revenue stream. And we're going to look at the first model, faceless content channels. Here, the first income timeline you are expecting, which means the time you are expecting your very first income if you are choosing to go into this particular course of AI content creation. You're expecting your first revenue between the first 3 to 6 months, and you have like the requirements in terms of technical skills is very, very low. You don't really need a lot of technical skills in terms of learning how to code or having learning how to edit videos in professional level. So here you are expecting your revenue stream between the first 3 to 6 months. In the second one, which is AI agency, AI service agency, meaning that here you are expecting your income basically in the first 2 to 6 weeks if you are choosing this model. So during this particular bootcamp, we are going to train you on each of these five models to see the one that is best for you. You choose the one that is best for you, and also you also start your own business or your own brand based on the one you picked, right? So here the technical skill for number two is very, very low technical skill or medium. And then here, the next one, the third one, we have digital products, basically selling digital products online. And your revenue stream in terms of first time you are expecting your payment between the first to 3 months of starting, and the technical skill is also very low. Number four here is SaaS, which is software as a service via vibe coding. So this is not really, it doesn't really limit you whether you're a developer or not. If you are not a developer, you are actually very capable of doing SaaS, providing software as a service to people that need those softwares and charging them maybe on subscription basis or whatever. So you're expecting your revenue from between the first 4 to 8 weeks of starting the business or starting the model. Now, your technical skills, the technical skills you require is very low. It's low actually because you're using AI to build nearly 99% of whatever you're doing. And then the last one is UGC, which is user generated content and affiliate marketing. Basically, you are taking people's products and you're promoting them using AI avatars. So you are expecting your first revenue stream between the first 3 weeks of your starting. So week one to week three, you are expecting your first payment from this particular business. And the technical skills required is very, very low as well. So we can also go over to the first model, which is the faceless content, and we can see the different numbers in terms of subscribers. Let's say, for example, what it is AI narrated or AI assisted YouTube channels where your face never appears. That's basically the definition for faceless content, which means your face never appears on any of those content that you are going to be posting, whether on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram. honest income ladder. You have 10,000 to 50,000 subscribers. Your honest income from this range could be from 500 to $2,000 per month. If you are 5,000, if you have 5,000 to 200,000 subscribers, you could be looking at 2,000 to $10,000 per month. This is just a rough estimation, by the way. And if you have 2,000 plus 200,000 plus subscribers, you could have an income of 10,000 to $80,000 per month. This is again an estimate. So income combines both ads, digital products, and affiliate links that you are going to be posting on your channel. So example, we can look at this quantum shift channel later, and 3.6 million views is what this channel is basically has right now. 3.6 million views and approximately $30,000 in first 3 months, monetized through ads and a linked $27 ebook. So this channel does two things here. It sells ebook online with digital products, and also it combines ad revenues through monetization, or monetization through ad revenue. So it does amass up to $30,000 roughly per month with just 3.6 million views. Quantum Shift. You can also check it out on YouTube as well. So here we are just showing you different kind of content. We're going to show you different kind of content you can create later on in the course. But I'm just telling you here that faceless content channels do have a very good lucrative revenue stream. So for the AI agency, for the AI service agency, what it actually is you sell an ability to build AI automations and workflow for businesses that have budget but no technical team. So you sell your ability to build AI automations. Are you there? And workflows for businesses that have budgets but no technical skills. So you give it to them, you give them your ability there to build that AI automation for them, and also to build a workflow that makes it easier for them to basically run their business. So that is what you are selling to them. Now, why is this the fastest path to a first payment? You are selling a skill, right? Not waiting for an audience to grow. Unlike faceless YouTube channel, you are selling your skill directly. So your income stream, your income table here is one of AI workflow audit. So when you make it's probably a few $100 if you start this. So it's just a one-off AI workflow audit, and then you get paid for it. Another one is monthly automation retainers. You get paid 5,000 to $25,000 per month if you charge on retainers. Another one is freelance project builds. So if you are working maybe as AI as a service, you can sign up on one of those freelance websites and you get paid. Anyway, it depends on what the client wants to pay basically. But usually for a particular client, you could charge up to 300 to 400 $500 per project, and monthly you could be amassing up to 2,000 5,000 monthly, depending on how many jobs you are able to take in your account. So fast forward by the end of week one, once we look at the objective we are going to get by the end of this week, every participant in this particular course, whether online as you're watching this, you're watching the highlights of the whole thing, whether you're watching the summary of the whole thing, every participant here by the end of week one should be able to choose one primary business model to develop, identify a specific niche or target customers, validated that at least one person would pay for the offer. At least one person should pay for the niche um or the market you're trying to enter. Set up their core tools. You should be able to, at the end of this week, set up your core tools like GitHub, Canva, Claude, and relevant platforms that are already in the manual you were sent before the bootcamp started. And also publish or submitted their first piece of output, however small. So however content, however output you have, however whatever, sorry, output you have in terms of what you have been able to do or build in your own niche, you should be able to submit that this week. So this is a summary of what we are going to achieve this week. And if you are watching the highlights, or you're watching the replay or recap, or you are here live with us here, you should also join in and tune in, because this course is definitely for everyone. So closing here, we are asking that question again: why 10,000 safer and 4 weeks? Why are we spending that much money to learn? spent, and why are we spending that much time anyway? So the first answer here is because the government of Benin Republic just spent $137 million betting that people exactly like us in this exact place are worth training. Over 9,000 people. Now, another reason is because the technical barrier to building software just dropped significantly below what it costs to hire a developer. It costs a lot of money before to hire an actual developer, but because of AI right now, it has the barrier in terms of technical abilities has just dropped. Now, AI has the ability, we just need to use it. Another reason why we are here is because the income numbers, the honest ones, are still life changing relative to the investment. The only thing you're investing here is your time, and the income you are getting is massive. That is why we are here. That's why we are spending this much time here. And finally, because the difference between the people who make it and the ones who don't is almost never talent. Right. It's because a lot of people who have very potential, very good potential, more than you, they are not making it. It's almost never talent as the reason why they don't make it. It is whether they found one real problem, confirmed one real person would pay, and build something, however small, before they thought themselves out of it. So if those talented people were able to find a real problem and find out if that person with that problem could actually pay for it, that is different between you and somebody that doesn't make it. Are you there? Now, that is what the next 4 weeks is going to be. Okay, I'm going to be dropping summary of everything we do every single day. So this is for day one. By tomorrow, you get the summary for what we did on day two, because day two has just concluded today. So you get a summary by tomorrow evening. God bless you guys. Thank you.